Good afternoon, welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm spiritual medium and angelic channel, Dee Grewal, and this is going to be the general collective energy read for the week of July 26th to August 1st. Real quick, those of you who are subscribed to my channel, I want to thank each and every one of you. I love and appreciate you so much. Those of you new to my channel, welcome, and if the messages resonate, please don't forget to give me a like. Give me that thumbs up on the reading and subscribe and hit that notification bell for future readings. All of those that are listening, give me that thumbs up and like. I appreciate your love and support so much. With that being said, I want to move into your reading. So a couple of things here. We do have the Lionsgate portal, and that's opened up as of today. The Lionsgate portal is from July 26th to August 8th. It's 8/8. It's a very significant time period. And it goes back to ancient times, goes back to Egyptian times. Even the pyramids were built a certain way, aligning with the star Sirius, okay? So this portal, this gateway, this is a time of alchemical magic, ascension, transcendence, okay? A greater understanding and opening up to soul self, okay? And a lot of higher wisdom and learning is coming in at this time, but it's also a high manifestation period as well. I'm not going to get too much into that today. If you want to know more about that, you can subscribe to my website, theangelsofalchemy.com, where I'll be sending out a newsletter, but also I'm probably going to do a blog about it because I just kind of received that today. I am receiving a lot of messages about this Lionsgate portal. So, you know, if you want to know more about it, again, subscribe to the website and you'll receive the newsletter. If you want to book personal readings for me, that's all in the description box below as well. You can find me on Facebook at Dee Grewal, Spiritual Medium and Angelic Channel, as well as the Angels of Alchemy, and on Instagram as the Angels of Alchemy. Okay, all of that is in the description box below. I'm gonna go straight into your reading now. So I want to start by going over the archetype for the week. Okay, because I feel that that's important. I'm kind of working with the archetypes because we can learn a lot from the archetypes and work with the energy, okay? And if I can just grab this card because it doesn't seem to want to budge today. All right, okay. So the card that I pulled is the medallion. I'm going to read to you what this archetype is about, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm getting in regards to it, okay? So it says, the amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or your expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held onto for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. So, as I'm reading that message, there's a couple of things that are coming to me. One, I'm getting, it's time to really clear out things that you've held on to from your past in regards to relationships, objects you might have collected associated with those relationships, things of the past that have tied you to a story or a belief system that just is not true. It's time to get rid of those things. I do feel that the message that's coming in to clear your environment, to remove clutter so that you can create space for the new. I'm also getting that perhaps there's someone or something that you've been holding on to that isn't serving you. It's actually become a block and created stagnancy for you. And so you need to relinquish it and let it go. perhaps you need to do a little ceremonial ritual that will help you to close the chapter out. But I do feel that it's time to close the door to something and really clear out and remove things that tie you down to your past, okay, and the stories of your past, because we are clearing out major karmic cycles. As I say that, I'm also going to give you your animal totem for the week, okay? And we have the oyster, all right? So the oyster is very interesting. It has a hard shell, but it's soft on the inside. So this is about the masculine and the divine feminine in perfect union and balance, okay? But the oyster's message really is about being strong, okay? Being strong on the inside. But you know, in order to be strong, you don't have to be aggressive. You can have a softness about you. Open your heart up to love. This is about having resilience, having strength, willpower, and determination. If you think about it, the oyster doesn't go against the flow, it goes with the flow. Okay, it's in the ocean, the bottom of the ocean, and you know, it is if you look at the oyster, all right, it is from small granules of sand that it creates beautiful pearls. The oyster is a symbol of peace, and is a symbol of that beauty that comes from within, and something that really transforms from the inside, that creates this magnificence and this beauty. And so it's a reminder to be strong in spirit, and to see the beauty of your own soul and the light of your soul, and also about embracing peace no matter what's going on around you, to be the symbol of peace, okay? Finding peace in the storms. That's the message of the oyster there. Let's go into the Moonology card for the week. So you have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. I love this. I absolutely love this, because what I'm getting from, look at, we're in Leo season now, okay? And the card that we have is the lion. So look at qualities of the lion: courage, strength, fortitude, okay? Valor. The lion is a very strong symbol. It's compassion, okay? And you know, it's fire as well, and passions, okay? So I'm not sure if I said that before, but you know, you're being guided to be strong in your values, not to water down your needs to meet the expectations of other people. As I'm looking at this card, you're also being guided to love, honor, and respect yourself, and really see the true value of you. Finding self-confidence, believing in yourself is going to lead you to success, and that's so important right now, okay? So this also tells me, as I'm looking at this card, I'm being drawn again to the Lionsgate portal, and I feel that things that happen in this time, what you create, what you're working towards, what you're overcoming, is going to lead to great success during this Lionsgate portal. But you must be self-confident at this time. Moving on to the next card, you have the Loving Man, okay? This can be a significant relationship in your life, okay? Significant man in your life. Romantic doesn't have to be. It could be a father figure, could be a friend, okay? When I look at this card, there could be somebody that there's a close bond and tie to here, okay? And they come with warmth, love, and compassion. There's a strong attachment, though, to this person that I'm feeling. Almost like for some of you, it's an obsession, or there's just a very tight and strong bond. For others of you, as I look at this, it's finding something different than what you've been used to. For others of you, I'm getting the sense and feeling that, you know, there are stories tied to a significant male in your life that have made you kind of attract negative cycles. For some of you, I'm seeing that, even though he's coming through as the loving man. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the cards I'm seeing below there. But I do get the sense and feeling you have somebody around you who has a very strong bond and tie to you. okay? And there are some kind of belief systems and foundations that have been built on this relationship that need to be cleared out. Something needs to shift and something needs to change here. And this is also about overcoming toxic relationships to attract something very different into your life, okay? But let me go into the clarifications below. Because clarifying the loving man, you have the devil card. This tells me that, you know, the devil card is ruled by Capricorn, okay? This tells me that there's a very strong bond, an addiction, or even a codependency associated with a man around you. Perhaps they are very loving towards you, but there is some kind of toxic cycle, some kind of negativity, addiction, codependency, narcissism with some of you, I'm feeling, okay? Dealing with something that is unhealthy in some way, okay? Perhaps you've repeated the same cycles over and over within relationships, and perhaps this stems from a significant person in your life. It could even be a father figure that I'm getting here, where you've created a story surrounding love because of the relationship that you had with a significant father figure in your life, okay? Father, mother, whatever it is, but a significant parent role, I'm feeling, where you have formed a story about what love is and what love isn't, and it's just not based on truth, okay? You can't create, from your past experiences, if you hold on to attachments of things being a certain way connected to past stories, you're going to attract cycles that are going to keep repeating until you break that pattern, until you really see the root cause and the underlying issues and the part that you've played, but also learning to see the love in everyone, okay, regardless of how your relationships have unfolded. So this is not blaming your parents or not blaming other people, okay, because remember, you know, when I'm looking at this in regards to romantic love and relationships, the relationship you have with yourself is so important. And if you never loved yourself to begin with, then you've attracted situations that are a mirror of that. You can't place blame on anybody for that. Okay, perhaps you did grow up feeling very unloved or whatever it was, but you are loved and there's so much love surrounding you. You are the actual vibration of love. So that story just isn't true. And we don't understand it at the time. And I'm not saying your feelings aren't warranted or, you know, but there's a time to heal and to overcome and to break those cycles and those cycles of negative thinking and patterns and come into a different realization. And that comes from spiritual growth and transformation. So there's some kind of cycle that's ending in regards to relationships here. Some of you, it's negative thinking patterns connected to your childhood. Some of you, it's, you know, breaking free of cycles and patterns that you've repeated in romantic partnerships and relationships over and over, where you've repeated these toxic cycles. Some of you have been settling for relationships where, you know, you have always felt unworthy, and so you attracted what mirrored that. You didn't feel good enough, and so people didn't treat you in a way that was fair and just because you didn't even feel that you deserved it, okay? So there's a lot here, but it's more about a karmic cycle of negativity that I'm feeling that you're breaking free from. Some of you are breaking free from someone that you've got a really strong bond to, and perhaps there is love there, but there's a cycle here that is very toxic. You do have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Devil card. So I do feel, in another way, you're kind of being guided towards your fate and your destiny. And previously, where your path was blocked due to toxicity and negativity here with the Devil card, you know, the universe is coming in to move the wheel now in your favor. And if you've attracted people in the past that were negative and toxic, you're now going to attract something very different. You're going to attract the loving man. You're breaking free of a toxic cycle. You're moving towards fate and destiny, and the wheel is moving you in that direction. You cannot escape the wheel when the wheel comes in. It is destiny. It is fate. And if it was previously blocked, now it isn't. For others of you, I'm seeing that as you're walking away from this negative, toxic kind of past and history and belief systems, and you're laying the burden down, you're being put on your path. You're putting, you know, destiny is here to put you on your path and to bring you towards divine union or partnership that is very different to what you're used to, okay? But you have to put the burden down. So you have to walk away from negative, toxic, narcissistic relationships that don't honor you, stories that are just based on it's a false foundation. You know, it's created by the ego, by the mind. It's time to put down the burdens of the past so that you can attract this loving man, so you can attract a different situation into your life. You know, perhaps the 10 of Wands is putting the burdens down, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Putting the burdens down connected to your past, moving towards fate and destiny, leaving toxic situations behind, having healthy boundaries, breaking free of addictions and codependencies, okay? So that you can move towards something that will be solid with the loving man. Perhaps also with the loving man, you're coming in alignment with yourself, learning to make yourself a priority, and in doing so, breaking free of a very negative, toxic cycle here. You do have the Discovery card, okay? I do feel that you're going to have some kind of epiphany, some kind of realization, or some truth is coming to light. Whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with, somebody that you're dealing with here. But there is some kind of truth being revealed here. Some kind of inner transformation. Some of you, this will be an epiphany and realization. For others of you, there is a truth that is going to be spoken. Somebody is seeing things very differently. Perhaps where they were seeing rocks, they're now seeing gems. There's a feeling of that. Look at him holding up that sparkling diamond. Do you see it there? Or whatever he's holding here. Okay, there is some gift that's coming. All right. Clarifying this Discovery card, you do have the Star. The Star is also talking about gifts, okay? Perhaps this gift is overcoming and healing the past, because the Star is also about healing. Look how she's cupping her hands, holding her heart, okay? And there's this light that comes from the heavens. The universe and the planets are aligning a certain way to not only bring this gift of healing in, this gift of peace, this transformation, but there is a greater gift that's unfolding here. One where you are coming into a space of loving yourself unconditionally. And through that, there's a transformation that's occurring that's bringing you great blessings. But I do get the sense and feeling with this Star, the universe is bringing something else in here as well. Now, clarifying, whatever it is going to be incredibly healing, okay? There's a discovery that's happening here. With the Star, you also have the Prince of Swords. Perhaps there's going to be an important message, communication that's going to happen here that is going to allow you to move forward in some way. Some kind of truth is coming to light. Somebody could also want to communicate a truth to you, speak a truth. Whatever this is, it's going to be incredibly healing, and it's a gift. Clarifying the Prince of Swords is the Four of Wands. And perhaps there could even be a self-realization that you're having here. There's quick messages coming in with the Prince of Swords, all right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But there's an understanding, there's a shift about stability and commitment, okay? Somebody could be wanting to speak a truth to you about commitment, okay? There could be some kind of truth revealed that is going to allow both parties to heal in some way, I'm feeling here, okay? Perhaps the realization is, you know, what commitment is to you and what it feels like, and you're going to head in that direction. Perhaps you haven't been honoring that up until this point, but I really feel that there is some kind of truth that's being brought to light about commitment, stability, and foundation, perhaps from this Prince of Swords energy. I also get the sense and feeling that somebody is having an inner realization of, perhaps you've been going through difficulties within a partnership or a relationship, and somebody's starting to have a realization of what you truly mean to them, okay? For some of you, please keep in mind this is a general reading. It's going to resonate for some and not others. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But somebody could be having a realization and see themselves being in a commitment with you, wanting to offer you something more solid, trying to figure things out, seeing you has this gem, okay? So again, whatever is communicated here about stability and foundation, it is going to be healing, transformative, okay? There's a gift that will come from this. Somebody is wanting to make an offer here as well. You do have the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups, okay? Knight of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, all right? Somebody that is quite romantic, wanting to confess and offer a cup of love here. But keep in mind, these two cards with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, they are both coming in as knights. They are not coming in as kings. So just be a little careful there, because this offer may not be exactly what you had hoped or wanted. But I do feel that somebody is wanting to make a genuine offer here. They're starting to see things clearly about what you mean to them, okay? There could be new opportunities coming in regards to work, where you're going to get to express your creativity. It's going to be aligned with your passions. I also sense the feeling that, I also sense and feel something along the lines of that. Whatever it is going to bring you great stability though. There's going to be new ideas or epiphanies that you're having in regards to projects. You could possibly be working with someone else. This comes in from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But whatever this is going to be solid. I get the sense and feeling with the Four of Wands there. Clarifying the Knight of Cups, you have the Two of Cups. Somebody's wanting to offer some kind of relationship commitment here, okay? A new partnership and alliance. Again, I'm feeling it two ways. I'm feeling work and I'm feeling romantic, okay? So take which resonates for you. But this is divine union when you have the Two of Cups. Somebody wants to offer something here. Come together, very passionate, very loving, very romantic. Perhaps they're having a personal realization. For some of you, I feel like there's a secret admirer that's going to be brought to light. Some news coming in about that as well, okay? Clarifying Two of Cups. It's somebody wants to bring in reciprocity. Perhaps you've been in situations in the past where you haven't been receiving equal give and take. You've been the giver and the other person's been the taker. Somebody's having a self-realization. I do feel for some of you, you're dealing with somebody from your past who is kind of going through a period of inner transformation, having a lot of realizations where they've been lacking or where they haven't stepped up, because I do feel for some of you, they see that you're moving forward. They want to offer you something. There's a gift. You could be on the receiving end of a gift. For some of you, I really do feel that there's going to be a new work opportunity coming in, new partnership and alliance that is going to be very balanced. It's going to be successful. I do see that. And you're going to get to use your hidden talents and gifts. So, and for others of you, you'll have reciprocity. Somebody wants to bring a fair offer in here, okay, in regards to your relationship. Now, you do have taking steps, okay? This is about you taking action towards your dreams, your goals, and your desires, what it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you want to create, okay? You do have the Six of Pentacles. You need to move towards, you know, creating balance, creating stability. Some of you, you're walking away from situations that aren't balanced, that aren't fair, that there's no reciprocity. Because clarifying Six of Pentacles, you have Five of Cups. So there's been some kind of loss here, okay? Disappointments connected to the past, disappointments in relationships, disappointments with work, okay, where you feel like, you know, drained and depleted. There's been some kind of loss here. Perhaps you've been the giver, like I said, constantly giving to people, giving of yourself, but when it comes to the return, you get very little investment back from people within your relationships. and there's a lack of reciprocity. And so you needing to walk away from disappointments with the Five of Cups here. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You've got the Six of Pentacles twice here, okay? And this is Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So for some of you, perhaps somebody was not investing, putting the effort in. You've been putting the effort in, and they haven't really been stepping up to the plate. And although now they want to make an offer, I feel some of you are just so frustrated and done with the point. You're just like, I'm not doing this anymore. So, you know, you may not even accept the offers that come in here, but there is a feeling of walking away or needing to walk away from disappointments and walk towards a rebirth, renewal, judgment. But you know, the Judgment card is also here to talk about a renewal, to talk about a rebirth, to talk about being able to do things over. But this is universal judgment. This could be wrongs being put to right as well. But you're ending cycle. You're closing out a cycle of where you know, you're taking steps to walk away from cycles where there was a lack of reciprocity. You're not going to settle for less than what you truly deserve. You're walking away from anything that was less than abundant. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are moving to there's going to be a new job, one that is going to be extremely abundant and successful. If there's been previous loss in monies, foundation, stability, that's about to change. There's a rebirth that's happening here. I'm seeing success in business. You're going to be moving towards abundant times, okay? So trust in the process. Others of you're walking away from relationships, scenarios where they haven't been abundant. Where you know, the 10, you're at a 10. 10 is talking about an ending. And then from the 10, you go to the 1 where it's new beginnings. You're walking away to anything that is not abundant, anything that is disappointment, anything that is not based on reciprocity, to begin a new cycle. One where it will be abundant, where it will be successful, where you can create anew. Okay, there's a renewal happening, and one that is going to be harmonious, joyful, balanced, stable, with the Temperance card. Some of you could be reconciling, okay, after walking away, could be reconciling in a relationship. So it's only for some I'm seeing that there, okay? But moving into a new cycle. The next card, you have Happy Success, okay? So this is a card that is, I'm really feeling that you're being guided, that even though you're going through challenging times right now, know that you're being guided to a brighter tomorrow. You will have success. You will have victory. Clarifying Happy Success, you have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're being caught up in what's not there. You need to, or what you've lost. You need to look at your options here, because there are a lot of options. I also get the sense and feeling from this card, there's going to be new opportunities that present themselves. There's going to be a lot of different options here for you. But stop looking at things from a negative perspective and what you've lost. Okay, have strength and courage to move forward towards new opportunities, new ideas. Move forward, look at all your options as you move forward, but have strength and courage. Believe in yourself, okay? You're kind of gaining clarity here with the Ace of Swords of what this happy success is going to look like. What does it mean for you, okay? There's some kind of epiphany and realization that you're having. There's also some kind of truth that's coming in. There could be messages. There could be something that is spoken to you at this time. You know, remember, when we're dealing with swords, it's the energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but it's the energy of mental, okay, thinking. But this is about you gaining clarity and insight and knowing how to achieve your success. You're laying burdens down that have been preventing you from a path forward and a new beginning. You're putting down burdens of the past that have been blocked because you want happiness and success. And you're like having a deeper understanding about what that means for you and what you need to let go so that you can move forward. Clarifying Three of Pentacles, some of you are walking away from relationships, third party scenarios, okay? Walking away, removing yourself from the dynamic. Some of you are walking away from partnerships and alliances where there's been conflict. Perhaps this could also be in a work environment. You're moving away, you're putting the burden down, okay? And as you do so, I do feel you're going to be forming new alliances and new contracts in regards to work. There's going to be people that you're going to be working with that are going to be, you all working together is going to be very successful. The people that you come together with is going to create abundance, success, and prosperity here. Okay, I can't talk today, sorry. So there could be new opportunities in regards to work. There could be a new idea that you have, one where you'll be working with other people to implement this and put this into motion. You are ending a cycle. Again, you have the card of transformation, okay? So this is the phoenix rising from the ashes, letting go of old, outdated thinking, transforming. You're coming out of a period of time where you've been feeling anxiety and worry with the 9 of Swords. This is sleepless nights, you know, having anxiety, worry. This is you needing to overcome your fears, not knowing what the path ahead is going to be, mourning the loss of a relationship, or, you know, a significant chapter in your life is closing out, and so having a lot of anxiety and worry and fear about this, and you know what you need to do in order to move forward, but you're stuck. You're in this very confused state with the 7 of Pentacles. Is feeling confused. You know, what seeds do I plant? What garden do I water right now? Okay, but you need to get out of this. You're at the 9, so you're almost there. Okay, 9 is end of a cycle, 10 is completion, and then you go to the 1, so it's a new cycle. So you need to overcome this 9 of Swords energy. Also, this is in regards to something from the past, whether this be a past job. There's a lot of nostalgic energy with the 6 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feeling nostalgia, looking back at the past, looking at past memories, and feeling a loss, okay? Because you have the 9 of Swords there, but there is a death. There's something that has ended that is from your past, but it needed to end so that you could have a rebirth, so you could move forward. There was a very toxic cycle that you needed to break free from. Some of you, this is connected to your childhood and surrounding your relationships from your childhood, and it's the reason why you've attracted very negative cycles within relationships in your adulthood, okay? So, but I do feel that you're overcoming this energy, all right? You need to get yourself out of that 9 of Swords. There's a lot of looking back. There's choices and decisions that are being made. You do have the Lovers card. This is a choice. This is a decision. This is Gemini energy, okay? There's a choice that needs to be made in love, whether it's you or the person you're dealing with. I did tell you some of you are dealing with a third-party scenario, okay? But needing to make choices in regards to love connected to the past. But there is a definite ending so that there can be a new beginning. Clarifying the Lovers. You have King of Cups, okay? You could be dealing with this King of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is somebody who's a little detached from his emotions, not necessarily speaking his truth. Perhaps you're choosing to move away from where someone is, you know, perhaps they do feel love for you, but they're not sharing their emotions, their feelings, and you're just tired of sitting there waiting for somebody to confess the truth. And you can't sit there and wait. You need to move forward. For others of you, I feel this person that you're dealing with, especially if where it's third party related, you know, there's a major wrap up of a cycle here, and there could be a personal realization that's happening, and perhaps somebody is going through a cycle and that's why they're not coming forward, okay? But you need to move on regardless and do what is best for you. Clarifying this King of Cups, you have the Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, there's somebody here who wants to make a solid offer. A solid offer of commitment. When we have the Prince of Pentacles, somebody who feels quite emotional, okay? There's a lot of love here with the King of Cups. But when you have the Prince of Pentacles, this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with the King of Cups. But the Prince of Pentacles is strategic. He thinks things through. He's solid, okay? He's stable. He wants to offer commitment, not anything less than a commitment. But he's still coming in as the prince here. But somebody could be wanting to offer something solid. There could be a new partnership and alliance in regards to work as well. For some of you, I'm feeling that there. I know that's been coming up. But this person, where I do get the sense and feeling they're recognizing where they weren't putting an effort in. They're recognizing where they want a new beginning. Okay, or perhaps this is you stepping into this energy. I want to move towards a solid foundation. I don't want to settle. I'm going to move towards a new beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles, stable foundation, new beginning, right? Based on stability, new opportunities. Somebody could offer you. I definitely feel for some of you there's a work opportunity that's coming in. I feel like you know this person that's going to be offering you something here. Whatever it is going to be abundant and successful. That I'm definitely feeling. But there are choices and decisions that are being made in regards to partnerships and alliances here. Okay? There's a choice in a romantic partnership and relationship. And there's going to be choices about work. I feel that the transformation has been you coming into your own. You learning to love, honor, and respect yourself. You seeing what your true worth is and standing up and not settling for anything less than what you deserve and communicating that. I feel that there is transformations that are taking place within relationships because you're no longer settling. You're saying what you mean and mean what you say. And people are starting to realize that by seeing that. Perhaps someone has taken you for granted, okay? But you didn't love yourself enough. And now you're coming into a place where you do love yourself. There's divine union of you with yourself right now that is helping you to step into this confident energy, and ultimately as a result is attracting better circumstances in for you. Okay, clarifying the true love card, you also have Knight of Wands energy. I do feel that you're coming into a place of loving yourself and you're seeking new horizons. I feel this is your energy, stepping into this Knight of Wands energy, daring to take a leap of faith, seeking new adventures, seeking new horizons, seeking new passions and desires, and moving forward with confidence, willpower, determination, and having your boundaries in place and saying, you know what, I'm not going to settle for anything less than deserve. I deserve what it is that I'm asking for, and if people can't give me what I'm wanting, then I'm going to move on from scenarios. I'm not going to stay stuck. Okay, so for some of you, I'm feeling that. For others of you, I feel that somebody's coming passionately towards you. Okay, this person could be at a distance, all right, coming towards you to have communication. Ultimately, they see you as this empress, okay, and there's a lot of passion here. All right, but they see you as this Empress card, and perhaps, they're attracted to the confidence that you're putting out there, okay? But be careful because it's still a Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands energy there, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sometimes with the Knight of Wands, this is somebody who is in and out of your life, who is driven by passion and desire and not necessarily ready to commit, okay? For others of you, again, this is you. You're here as this Knight of Wands, moving forward towards what you view as success. Some of you are going to be traveling in regards to work. I'm definitely feeling that. You're going to be moving, relocating. Okay, there's going to be a new opportunity at a distance. For some of you, I'm definitely feeling that there. But the next chapter, you're stepping into this Empress. Okay, an entrepreneur, solid foundation, a woman who is created this amazing abundance, or man, okay, male or female energy, but I feel that you're stepping into this Empress energy, new projects, creativity at its highest, and completion of projects from the past as well, I feel, but a very abundant time. This is a fertile time, new beginnings on the horizon. You are working your way to success because you have the Four of Wands, okay? For those of you who have been wanting a new home, stability, foundation, perhaps in the past where people weren't, giving you the type of commitment that you deserved and it was marriage that you wanted, you're moving towards that now with the Hierophant. solid foundation, marriage, partnership, and alliance, and you're leaving behind anybody that doesn't give you what you truly deserve. You're not going to settle in your relationships anymore. But for others of you, you're because you've come into a place of self-love and acceptance, okay, and you've had this divine union with yourself, through that there's this amazing chapter that's blossoming in so many different directions in regards to your work, because now you're more self-confident, new doors are opening, you're leaving the past behind, you're leaving behind times where you felt less than and unworthy, you're starting to realize your potential, you believe in your dreams, and so these new ideas that you're having, this inspiration, this passion and desire that you have about your path is leading you towards this solid foundation, okay? Some of you, it's through your spiritual path and transcendence and alchemical, spiritual alchemy that is bringing in this transformation that is leading to great stability here with the Hierophant. A commitment to your spiritual path has led you towards abundance, success, and prosperity. Some of you, I'm seeing it that way, and for others of you, I definitely feel you're moving towards a time of commitment where in the past you weren't receiving the commitment that you desired in your relationships, or in regards to foundations with your work or whatever it is. That's all going to shift and change here. Okay, now let's move into your guidance cards. So you have Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. This card talks about you having an important message, you having very unique gifts that are unique to you. Everybody, we're here as a collective, but each of us has our own unique gifts and abilities that we have to share with the world. And perhaps you've been doubting or having a lack of self-confidence about, why would people want to hear me? Why would people want to follow me? Or whatever it is. And now the universe is saying to you, don't be afraid to sing. Show the world what you have. There's something that you have to share that is going to be very important for people. It's also going to lead to a very successful time. So speak your truth, be your truth, live your truth, okay? And don't be afraid. You also have wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. If you're feeling upset and disappointed in regards to relationships, in regards to where you're at on your path, feeling like I'm not really moving, things have been so stagnant, you're being guided to wait. Remember, things need to be built on a solid foundation. Not everything should be happening quickly, because then it's not built on a solid foundation and then it crumbles. You need to have patience with yourself, patience with others, okay? Know that things will unfold in divine time. Things that are going to be built on a solid foundation take time. They don't happen overnight, but be patient. Keep moving forward. Don't keep yourself stuck. Move forward, take action steps, but know that everything will unfold in due time. And then the next card you have is I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. I do feel that there is some kind of forgiveness, some kind of apology and healing that's connected to your past. Perhaps you're somebody that needs to apologize to someone, or somebody's going to be apologizing to you. This is also about you forgiving yourself for your past choices. Perhaps you feel like I failed here. You didn't fail. It was a life experience. Forgiving your past and letting go. Forgiving others so you can allow healing in the present moment, so you can move forward on your path. I do feel there's going to be significant communication that's happening this week that is going to allow people to forgive each other, to forgive themselves, and really move on from things that have been keeping you stuck. Okay, so important conversations I'm feeling this week. And the last card, you have Reclaim. This is about you standing in your truth, standing in your power, taking your power back where you've been giving it away. Okay, being authentic and true to you. Okay, defending your beliefs and having strong boundaries in place. Okay, step up and reclaim your power. So this is your messages for July 26th to August 1st. I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful week ahead. Also, real quick, I've been doing these daily messages on my Instagram, the Angels of Alchemy, and they're daily totem messages, but they're so powerful. I do one totem and one tarot card, and so there's a daily message in that. You can find that on my Instagram, the Angels of Alchemy, and you won't be disappointed. They're such beautiful messages, very empowering, and there's so much that you can take from that as you begin your day every day. So that's it, guys. Have a great week. I'll be back soon. God bless and namaste.